Hi everyone. So today we have come with yet another topic, and this is risk. Risk is a very important topic to study to understand. First of all, risk is associated. You must have all heard about risk and return. As we say, higher the variability, in the expected returns from an investment, higher would be the level of the risk associated with that particular investment. Right. So, risk, first of all, it's very important to understand the difference between risk and uncertainty. So, first, risk is a possible consequence, right? And the related likelihood. Like it is, whenever you are investing, this is a possible thing that can actually happen, right? So, and uncertainty is the likelihood of a possible outcome which is not known. Like in risk, the possible consequence that what can happen is already known to us, wherein in uncertainty the possible outcome, what can happen, is not known to us. Similarly, yes, risk can be quantified, whereas uncertainty cannot be quantified. So this is a basic difference between risk and uncertainty. Yeah, risk and return are like, the two sides of the investment. Risk is associated with the possibility of not, realizing a return or realizing less return than what is basically expected out, right? So the causes of risk could be like any wrong decision where to invest in, the wrong timing of the investments, or the nature of the instrument, or anything basically, right? It could also be the credit worthiness or the maturity period. Now coming ahead, we have types of risk. So types of risk, there are basically two types of risk. First is systematic risk and second is unsystematic risk. So systematic risk is basically general market trends. I have already noted the points here. It is basically general market trend, like it is happening in the entire market. It cannot be avoided. You cannot avoid systematic risk. Then it is due to your economic, social, political factors, and is external and based out of external and uncontrollable factors which cannot be avoided. Whereas unsystematic risk, this is unique, particular firm or industry. It happens in a unique way. It is happens in a particular firm or in an industry. It is possible to reduce it through, you can say, diversification or adding some funds to a portfolio or like that. Unsystematic risk examples could be management policies, labor unrest, preferences of the consumer, or it could more also be because of the power shortage or anything like that. So these are the reasons of unsystematic risks, wherein some examples of the systematic risk could be due to the nature of the industry, or the basically, the state of the economy. These are external and uncontrollable. Now coming ahead, there are types of systematic risk. Systematic risk types could be market risk, interest rate risk, and purchasing power risk. Market risk is due to the changes in the demand and supply, wherein interest rates are usually due to, let's say, your shares are sensitive, so interest rate changes and all of that. Purchasing power risk is caused, more or less, you can say, the variation of the returns because of the inflation. So maybe I can just write here inflation. And unsystematic risks, these are due to like your business risk or financial risk. Business risks are generally, it could be because of the management issue or because of any particular department or product line or like that. Wherein financial risks are due to the financial leverage of the firm's, capital structure of the firm, more of debt, more of equity, or like that. So a sound financial planning could help to reduce unsystematic financial risks. So these are some of the types of risks. Moving ahead, one more thing that we would like to cover is, another topic is the measurement of risk. Risk can also be measured. Um, it's like variability of returns. First of all, it's very complex. You cannot accurately measure the risks, right? There are three methods to it. First is range, wherein the expected maximum and minimum values of the return. It is a simple method but not very accurate one. Second is variance and standard deviation, wherein variability of actual returns from mean or expected values. This one is most common one. Third is the coefficient of variation, where you measure the relative risk per unit, and it is said like higher the coefficient of variation, higher would be the risk associated with that portfolio or project. So that's it. Thank you, everyone.